last one's really short. This song's called, thank you for that, that was sweet. This song's called Animal Engines. Animals! Hey, what's going on? I'm Mike.
This is B&E.
And we're here today at the Baldwin Public Library, and we're going to talk to you about our first album,
Heaven's a Hailstorm.
Heaven's a Hailstorm. We are Helicopter Goes Kaboom.
Helicopter Goes Kaboom.
So we hope you enjoy it.
Hope you enjoy it.
And please download it after you're finished watching this.
It was released today.
Yeah.
Heaven's a Hailstorm. The whole concept. What is it? Where did it come from? Many acts, many wonder. Started out as kind of not a joke, but kind of something that really was going through the minds. I decided, as a producer, as myself, being, that I wanted to do something with this guy right here. This great talent here. It happened just like that.
Yeah.
From April to August 2009?
Yeah, 2009 we did the album. We had been friends for a number of years before that, and we had always wanted to work together. We were both in college at the time, and it started on our spring break in 2009. We got together and we recorded some songs together, and it became Heaven's a Hailstorm. So, yeah.
You may ask yourself, how did we get all those sounds? How did, we go super psycho on you? I'll tell you how we went super psycho. We didn't even try to go super psycho. We just had to go super psycho. Just to the limits of 20 million. There's no other way to put it,
The entire album was recorded in my basement.
Yes.
Much like our second album, Vegas in the Basement. But Vegas in the Basement was more of this big production. We got Ray Marte involved from Exemption and now Moontooth. But this first album was very much just the two of us.
Just the two of us sitting down, having complications, Murphy's, a lot of Murphy's on that album.
I don't know what that means.
Murphy's is the theme about this album. I mean, to be honest, it's just, a lot of questions about, life, about, the struggle of life, the joy of life, the annoyance of life,
So the first song of the album is called Lamb on Draft. Basically, it was the first song we did, right?
First song, I just came up with this, beat on FL Studio. We just decided to, loop it continuously until we wanted to end it because that's the perfect way to, carry chaos.
A lot of this album was one take, but I wrote the lyrics after he made the beat. It was just this crazy, industrial, fucking crazy shit.
Really beautiful, but yet so scary to the life of all lives. That song right there is supposed to scare you.
Yeah, it is scary.
We care.
And the idea of Lamb on Draft is like a draft beer, but instead of beer, just imagine lamb, but not even like lamb, like meat of a lamb, just like the actual animal. You're just pouring an animal. Alright. The second track of the album is called
Feed Me Your Heart.
Basically, this track right here was one of the only ones, aside from I think Animal Engines, that was written before we actually got together to do the album. Because most of the first album, Heaven's a Hailstorm, we improvised a lot of it.
I wouldn't even call it improvising. I think I didn't know what to come up with. I was like, should I use a Lindrum? Because my favorite band, the Thompson Twins, the Lindrum. When I got the emulation of it, I was like, yo, Mike, let's try this. You got the catchy chorus, and you got catchy solo.
And basically,
it's meant to be a pop song.
It's definitely a pop song, kind of along the lines of Diners and Beds on the second album.
And every time we played, the crowd's gonna be moving.
And I wrote the song at 3 in the morning when I was living in the dorms of Hunter College, and I always did my laundry in the middle of the night because nobody would be down there during the day. It would be too busy to do your laundry. Waiting for my laundry to dry, and I came upstairs and I wrote that song, and I called him, and you were at Jay's house.
Yeah, that shit's great.
I was like, yo, I got a song for that group we're talking about. Next song on the album is called Chibo.
Typical song about a girl, but you know, in Latin that means, or Italian it means food. You know, so to talk about, you know, a girl being food, I don't know, it's just making a, you know, this typical song where I'm like, you know.
Yeah, it's anything but a typical song, too. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, maybe in his brain it's typical, but listen to it and tell me if it's typical.
I just decided to make a song that had no relevance to anything. I don't know, maybe food is something I love. I can't love food.
You're definitely talking about Chibo? I don't know.
Yeah, Chibo in Italian means food.
It's got this cool bass line in it.
Yeah.
And, play some
crazy guitar in there, some crazy electric piano. Well, no. Oh, tour piano. And, you know, it's pretty wavy. It's pretty gravy, man.
The next song on the album is called A Selsun Blue Afternoon.
You know, basically got that Selsun Blue in the shower, get refreshed, get all the babes, and your life's good. And you got a Selsun Blue Afternoon. That's it.
Check it out. Next song on the album is called Bone Destiny. Yeah, that song just came about. He had the beat for it, and I just got the idea for the lyrics. And I think we both play guitar on there. Favorite part of that song is the end, where there's this delay on the vocals, and it kind of goes in the round almost, and it says.
I think you call it a cut and chop.
Yeah, but the lyric at the end goes, "Lens of the morning, brain cells in mourning. We have a tendency to walk into infernos." And then it keeps going. Lens of the morning, brain cells of morning. We have a tendency to walk into infernos. The next song on the album is called Animal Engines. It's got a nice Latin feel to it.
You know, we use those L sounds again.
Some falsetto vocal singing.
I really just did a sweet solo on this song.
Yeah, we both play guitar on there. He killed it with the guitar solo on there. Speaking to the animalistic side of you, when you're revved up and ready to go, it's an ode to lovemaking.
I'm just going with that.
Going with that.
For all the hours given, traitors have a head to.
So the next track on the album is called Expensive Money.
I don't know, I think I went from like, you know, 100 to like 20 billion, man. Like, I'm done. Like, this song's about how money's crazy, how it destroys your life. It's just how it makes everything complicated, you know, how it makes everything good. There's some serious talking about money on this, you know.
And also the title of the song, "Expensive Money," that comes from my friend that I work with, Edgar. He's from Ecuador, and he said he loves the term "expensive money." Like, it's not really a real term, but you know, he doesn't speak English that well, so it's like he has a shirt on. I'm like, "Oh, nice shirt, Edgar. You just got that?" He's like, "Yeah, it's expensive money. That's expensive money."
And that's about it for real. It's just done, right?
The next song on the album is called
What's the Point of Vacation?
What's the Point of Vacation?
It's a hard question, but I was down in Aruba, you know, wondering, you know, how do I talk to these people? How do I, you know, connect with these people? And why am I there? What's the point of vacation, you know? Because sometimes you'd rather just be with your friends, and you'd rather, you know, have that time to just chill with them and not have to just go as further away from America. Still don't get what vacation is, but I still enjoy it. But sometimes it's just, what's the point, man? You know, I could be, you know, recording. I could be, you know, doing a record. I could be, you know, chilling with my homies and having, you know, a blast. It's kind of a song about isolation.
We had started the album and we were getting pretty close to finishing it, and then he took this trip to Aruba that he's talking about in the summer of 2009, and when he came back, he had that song written. He wrote that song in your hotel room when you were down there.
Man,
and then he came back and we recorded it, and it made its way onto the album. And I'm really proud of the guitar solo at the end of it. So check that out. It's like Carlos Santana shit.
Thanks, everybody.
This song's called "She's a Discovery of Beauty."
You know, typical song BDs. You know, I see a girl and I say that that's what she is. You know, she's a discovery of beauty.
He likes the females.
Any girl I see, like I'll just be a Don Pedro's and I'm just like, wow, that girl's a discovery of beauty. You know, like it's crazy how beautiful you look, and I can't really have you, but it's just like, how the hell are you that beautiful? You know. It's also just about that. I don't really say anything else. Just that when me and Mike did this, I gave Mike an idea about doing something on the verses, which was going into Zinner, just adding my crazy, aggressive rhythms. Everything else came into foundation, and you got a hit right there.
A fun song to play live too. We were playing it live with B with Venomous Oranges for a while too. It's a rocker.
It's a rocker. It's rock and love. Last one's called Road.
Last song on the album. It's called Rode My Bike, in parentheses. Ain't Nobody Around.
You know, I don't know where this song came from, man.
You were riding your bike.
I mean,
to Guitar Center.
I know, but I'm trying to say this, from my heart, it was like, I wrote this song to sing Guitar Center, and I didn't think it was going to be anything, because originally I didn't really think that I was going to make this into a rock song. And then there's things that people might think about this song, like the guitar or the synth you're hearing is just a synth, but actually what I did was I decided that I was going to take a capo and change the whole tone of my guitar and make it into a synthesized sound for the track. And then, Mike, helped. Mike is some great, not gonna say Mars Volta, but, we had some influence in there, definitely with the way he was doing his vocals. And me
What's
just
that
doing
band from, what's his name, from Built to Spill, Doug, and fucking, shit. The dude from Beat Happening.
Oh, okay.
What's that band?
That is what you mean, Beat Happening.
No, the guy from Beat Happening and the guy from Built to Spill. Alright, whatever. We'll insert it on the bottom when we're whatever. But the moral of the story is where they kind of have that low vocal and the high vocal at the same time. We were kind of doing something like that. Not intentionally, but that's just kind of the way it came out.
I still feel, though, that some of the attitude on the last vocal is kind of Mars Volta-ish stuff. Like, definitely some, Cedric-type lyrics.
My favorite line on that song is, I want the Gulf of Mexico to look like it just got up and didn't have any clothes on. We're going to get out of here because we're at the public library in Baldwin and everybody hates us because we've been talking.
We just want to give it up to, I'm going to give it to a few bands. Rice Cultivation Society, definitely get the new album. It just came out today. You can stream it or buy it, Definitely get the new Beatty album that just came out, Heterosexual. Just released that last night and it's been up for a few hours. Definitely giving up to Don Miguel for his new stuff that he's brought out. Kill of All Killers. Definitely go check that out.
Man. You got the LP coming too this year, 2013. Waiting for Carmine. Full length hip hop.
There's a lot.
Check out all of our albums.
Definitely
get
go
Vegas in the Basement.
Helicopter goes Kaboom.com.
You got it.
Just do
please listen to it. Just put it on iTunes. Put it on wash your pants. Wash your pants. Take your dog for a stroll.
Eat a pizza.
Pizza. Fucking what else?
Peels there's a
carrots.
whole bunch of stuff out right now. We're gonna give it up to
Yankee Longstraw.
Yankee Longstraw album. Definitely. We're gonna give it up to 2 more bands and we'll be out of here. So we want to give it up to Unaware Wolf.
Moontooth, look out for Moontooth.
And last but not least,
Unaware Wolf, get that too.
Get that Grand Canyon.
Get the Grand Canyon Super Collider. You gotta come on now. You gotta pay attention to this shit.
And
I'm cursing and there's little girls around. It's terrible. We gotta get this moving. There's an Atlas over there too.
Yeah.
Look, get the books. Get the books.
Yeah.
Let's get the camera on you too. This is who we got. This is who we got. Thank you very much, guys. That's my brother, Greg. He did the interview. That's Beatty.
Hey, everybody.
We're out of here. Helicopter goes kaboom, right?
Helicopter, man.
All right. I don't know if we're in the shot, but yeah. Okay.